Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good
Good
evening,
evening.
sir.
I hope you are all doing great.
By His
I
grace.
Grace, we are
By
fine.
His grace, O Lord, please, we are fine.
So, yesterday we could not meet because my network was not stable. So I couldn't join you. So sorry for that. Um, I'm also thinking that this week we should meet throughout. So if we meet today, we'll meet tomorrow till Friday. Then we'll finish everything. Is that okay?
Okay, sir. Okay.
So if that is fine by you, after today's lecture, what I'm supposed to do is I will be sending you an assignment again, and that one you are going to review a paper. Okay. Each and every one of you will take a paper and review it and tell what the paper, what they have done in the paper, and that is going to be relating to programming and GIS. So you get a paper which is related to Python programming and GIS and how it has been used in the field of GIS. I have a sample of them which I'll share with your course rep. Then you take a look at it. I'll give you instructions on how to review them and what is required of you. And when you're able to review that, then that means you will now be able to also add that of programming into the area of your research. Okay. And that one, I think by the ending of this week, you should be able to finish with that. And your final project, you are going to do something relating to um, analysis. Okay. So we are going to carry out some few analysis by the ending of this week, and then the following week that will be for your project work. And I think that is okay for you. I think you are masters, right? Master students. I was even thinking PhD. So since
Yes.
you are master students, I don't know if you'll be writing exam from your department. Some departments always request that we give them questions to write. So if that is the case, I will give you some sample questions on how you may see them in the exam when you are going to do a sit writing paper, so that you go and study them, learn them, know how to answer the questions. You can do your own research. Then you submit that assignment, and then you also go and write the exam too as well. Are we okay? Do we have questions?
Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, my question is when you say masters, we are master students. Please, any clarity on that? That's a personal question.
Um, yes, masters level mostly some departments. Okay, they require that you do a sit exam so that you have to write something on paper, and that is what is mostly required by maybe external moderation or something like that. So probably they may want you to do that kind of sit exam, so you write everything on paper. But mostly those who are doing that on PhD, sometimes they don't disturb that much, but you have to do extensive kind of work related to that area. That is why
Oh,
I want you guys to be able to do some reviews on papers, because you guys will be publishing papers probably, and some of you may even want to proceed and do PhD. So when you're able to do that in your area, it becomes a little good for you. Another thing is also doing your
oh,
thesis,
okay.
your final thesis. If you know how people are using Python in GIS and you are able to review the paper, you read it, you understand, you can even critique it, because that is what is that's what you are supposed to do in the paper review. You are supposed to see what the person have done, what you think the person could have added. All those things must be inclusive in the paper review. Are we okay?
Oh,
So
okay, I'm okay.
that is how I want you. I just don't want you to just learn programming just and the next day you just throw it away and you go. But you should know the reason why you are even learning and how it can help you in your field of study. I hope you understand. So Justin also wants to talk, so all ears.
Oh, thank you, Doc, for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Mm,
Um, Mine is about what you said about whether you will be writing an exam or not.
mhm,
Uh, I don't know whether we could take a cue from the last block, the first block that we did.
mhm,
The first block, it was only one paper we wrote as exam, but the two others, one gave us as project work.
mhm.
We did it and submitted, and that is supposed to be
Okay,
our assessment for that particular course. And then
okay.
one two gave us another assignment where we had to do some work, write report on it, and then do PowerPoint and come and defend. And we did that, and then
Oh,
he
okay.
also used that as a way of assessing us for that particular course. So I don't
That's
know.
good.
It might differ from lecture to lecture. So I don't know how previous years how this has been handled. So we would like
Mm,
for us as a class. Yesterday we were even discussing it.
mhm.
We are all most of us are working class, so we would have preferred um, a project kind of thing. Then we'll work on it and
Mm.
submit because we are wondering how you take programming and sit down and write programming as an exam. So maybe it will be
I
interesting,
get
but
you.
we don't know how it is going to be. Thank you.
Oh, it is done, though. It is done. But your point is valid, and that is what I've also been thinking. I've been thinking of how you can at least do a project that will let you learn even something more extensive than just sitting and writing, and then because that one you just have to chew how to go and write it, but actually you're not solving a real problem. So that is one of the things that I was thinking of. So the course is not mine. It's not my course. It's Prof's course. So I'm taking you this course on his behalf. So I'll still communicate with him on that if he's okay with that. And then you must also know that the project that we are giving to you should be able to do it well according to how Prof will definitely want you to do some good job. And then when he takes a look at it, he'll be happy with what you are doing. Uh, that being said, see how we can be able to do something good, at least some analysis with Python at the end of the day. So hopefully the end of this week we should be able to do some analysis. Any other question so far? Any contribution? If not, we'll just have to start doing something. And also my certificates, I hope they are ready.
Yes.
No, sir. For my end,
We are not yet done, but we are almost.
Almost.
No, Doc.
Hmm.
Yeah, the
Some
internet
of,
and other
some
stuff.
of us are still working on it, please.
You are
You
still
do
on
it and
it,
you.
Doc.
Mm.
We are still working on it.
Okay.
We have gone far, though.
Okay. So I'm hearing yes, I'm hearing no, I'm hearing we are still working on it. Please, by the ending of this week, everybody should be done with that certificate. Please, I'm begging. Because we need to move out of that place. That is part of your assessment, and I need it badly. I need to use that to prove to Prof that you are being able to learn on your own and you are disciplined enough to be able to learn even other areas in programming when you are given some little guide. And that is all I need. And if you guys can be able to do that, then you can do anything in programming, especially some of you who are afraid of programming and starting this. I think it will be something that can help you uh, appreciate at least how programming is being done. And another thing is what should I? Okay, let's even stop talking and then see whether we can do something today. think I have how many? 18. No, that's 17 people. I think that's good. That's good for today. So let me just go through this and this. That's fine. Okay.
So your
Somebody.
network is bad though. Your sound keeps buffering.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, please.
Yes.
You can hear me. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Can you see my screen, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
So we're doing some simple programming, and I think all these things that I'm now having here, you have seen them now. You know how they work, right? You understand at least all these things, what I've just done. You have done up to if. I hope almost everybody have done up to if statements.
Yes,
You know
please.
what variables are, you know what assignment input function, you know what it is, and you know the if condition. So you are supposed to check this, and then we have uh, the comparison operators here, okay, which we can have greater than, less than, greater than or equals to, less than or equals to, then we have equal to. You see, so we have those ones too as well. So you should be able to know how it is being used. I cannot go through all this because of what I want us to be able to achieve. So if I'm to go through all this, the time will not permit us. So I'll leave you to continue learning on your own pace, and let's see how we can be able to learn how to work with data. I hope most of you have heard of machine learning. You have heard of machine learning.
Yes, please.
Yes,
Okay,
dog.
so I want to take you through that area a little bit and how we use that to be able to work. So let me quickly switch my screen to all, share all my screen so that you can see all my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
So machine learning data analysis is something that is very vital, and for you to be able to know some of these things, you need to know what and what you need at first before you can be able to do it. So machine learning, we have platforms like Kaggle, we have Kaggle, where mostly some of researchers to get data. Then we have that of Google Scholar, and I think most of you know that of Google Scholar, right? Most of you know Google Scholar. So I'm going to show
What
you.
is that pen? Pen.
Clement is talking. I'm listening. Hello, Clement. Are you saying something?
No, please. I was talking to someone. I didn't know that my light was
Oh,
on.
okay, okay. Then we have GitHub. I just want to know if you guys are familiar of any of this. These are just some websites that I want to show you. We have Colab, Google Colab. So these are some websites that I think learning this and knowing how to use some of your GIS softwares, you should also be able to know how to use some of these things. Okay. So the first thing I'll talk about is that of Kaggle. Kaggle is like a platform where you can easily register or log in, sign up. Then you will be able to have access to data. Okay, so you can see a lot of what data sets. Then here is where you can use that data set, analyze it, get some meaningful information out of that, and then use it for what? Any research that you want to do. So most of the times in Ghana or Africa as a whole, the problem that we have is data. Okay, we don't have data in our data centers that you can just walk there and say, oh, I need this data to run my research, and then they'll give it to you. And even if they do have, sometimes the data is not structured in a way that you can use a machine learning model to be able to analyze it and extract some meaningful information out of it. So for that being the reason, sometimes we have to use online available data sets. And if you need to analyze and even train your model to know how it will work best, so that you can use that criteria to also build your own data set. First of all, you need to have one data set that is what? Out there. Then you also collect your own data set. Then now use it to be able to what? Get your work done. Are we okay? So here is where you can be able to what? Get more data set. Now I have GIS that I want to search for. When I say GIS, we can be able to see a whole lot of what? Results. What we are looking for is what? Data sets. I click on data set. You can see from here. What is this? India GIS data. Are we okay? We have GIS well data files. We have more of that too as well. Can you see that?
Yes,
A whole
please.
lot of data. Then we have what? Cropland mapping that you can use. We have a list of real USA addresses. Can you see that? Then you can use all these ones to be able to do any type of research that you want to do. You can even combine multiple of them to be able to do any research that you need to do. So anytime you want to perform a research, you need data. And without data, you cannot be able to do anything. So when you go inside here, you realize that this is what? Taxes GIS data by what? Country. So you can be able to use it to analyze the whole of what? Taxes and know eh, what is all about there. Let's see. We have a CSV file here, and we have so many what? Columns. So we can be able to view our data and see the number of people who have downloaded it, the number of people who have viewed it, engagements, and then comments. So you'll be able to tell whether this data is good. If it is not good, you will see that many people will not be downloading it. So you'll be able to know what and what it entails by what? Clicking on it and reading the description. Okay. So when you're able to find the right data that you want to use to start with your analysis, then you can easily what? Download it. But first of all, you must be able to what? Be logged in. Either you register or you log in. You log in only when you have the account already. Are we good?
Yes,
Is that
please.
okay?
Please, is it free?
Yes, it is free. It is free. So you can easily download it and use it. And this is all free. So this will help you to be able to try your hands on how data is being analyzed in GIS and all that. And that is fine. Now, not that withstanding, let's see what other things we can do with that. Then when we go back, you see that here I'm on what? Data set, right? Now let me remove the data set. Then I'll go to what? Notebooks. The notebooks is going to show you code. Okay. Code on what people have done. So this person has processed what? A data set. Okay. And the data set is what? I think we even saw this data set when we're doing data processing and what? Transformer training. So you can even go around there, you'll be able to see a problem that is what? Related to what you want to see. So you can have rainfall pattern, rainfall. Then let me just search for rainfall. So you can see here, from notebooks, you can see that people have been able to analyze what rainfall, and they have a code that they use to do that. Prediction of what? Rainfall. And you can see that how many people have been able to go there. They have been able to give a thumbs up, a number of it. So you open this to be able to show you the code in Python. What and what has been used to do this analysis. Okay, so now I'm scrolling down so that you can be able to understand what is going on here. Okay, let me see. Now from here, you can see the notebook is here. The codes are all here. And you can see that all of it is in what? Python. Can you see that? The code here is written in Python. So everything that you see here is Python code. Okay. I may not be able to teach you all this in one day or less in 1 week for you to get it, but I'll try my best to explain some of the concepts of it, how to be able to do analysis. Now, for this person, you can see what he's trying to do. Whilst you see that when he ran the code, you can see that he's trying to analyze it and guess what? Meaningful insight of what? The data. Now, I'll come back to the data. Supervision what? Subdivision wise, average annual rainfall, and you can see it from here, and then the places here, subdivisions. Then that is how he's able to analyze it. Use the Python code, you have been able to generate this out of the data, get these results out of the data. And then we have what? Overall rainfall in each year. Then we have max, and then the mean and all that. Then when we go further, you can see that more analysis that the person is doing. And I think some of you have been seeing this in papers, you have been seeing it in other places, but you can see that that simple code that we have here is what is doing the work for you. So if you know how to be able to implement a code like this, then it's easier for you to be able to get it done. Are we okay? Then we'll move down further. Then you can see what monthly what rainfall plot year wise, and then you can see how that also look like. Then we go further again, you can be able to see more plots. So all these are extracting insights of the same data set that you have, giving you different aspects of what? The data. Are we okay? You can see all this. You can see different aspects of the data. That will be able to help you analyze it, explain it, and put it into your document. So sometimes you have the data, but you don't even know how you are going to go about with the analysis and get more insights into it. With Python coding, it becomes easier. You can see this. SPSS, you may be limited, but with coding, it's flexible. You can be able to extract anything, leave some things out. Are you getting it? So this is someone's code, and he has been able to extract all these things, and it's online. You can take this code, use it, okay, and also just reference the person. The person who did this, you have to reference the person. Kaggle the notebook name. You can see the person's name here. And he did this what? 9 years ago, and we have what? 40,568 views. Okay, so you can click here and download. Now, this data that the person used is here. Can you see it? Rainfall in what? India. And that is what the person used. And how long did it take for him to be able to analyze all this data? You can see the runtime is what? 2 hours, 1 minute, 23 seconds for him to be able to analyze this. So when you're having a different data, maybe you have been able to get data from Ghana, all you need to do is to know how this data set looks like, understand this data set. So how do I understand this data set? But by going inside this data set, click on it. It will show you everything about this data set. Then you can also what? Download it. Can you see it? You can also what? Download the data set. So this is a CSV file. You'll be able to see we have year, we have subdivisions, January, February, March. That is like the yearly basis in that order. Can you see that? Good.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
I will just want to see if you have questions about this. Then, if not, I'll move on to the next thing that I will be showing you. Any question?
Hello, hello, Doc.
Yes.
Um, Data analysis, in my view, is supposed
Mhm.
to uh, bring out some insight
Mhm.
about the data or what you're trying to project. By looking at what the
Yes.
person has done, I could see that
Mhm.
some graphics, like I don't know whether they are graphs or pattern that he was trying to show. You will see that the graphs
Mhm.
were not coming out clearly, communicating what the person seems to do. So maybe if you could help me understand what the person is trying to say regarding the data, the graphics that you showed. I mean,
Okay. So
I've seen some.
this is the person's code, and what the person has kept here is what exploratory what
Specific
analysis. So
analysis.
the person is trying to explore what the data that he has. Is that okay? And now a person came down here to be able to run and see all the subdivisions that we have here, which are all here. Now, coming down here, the person wanted to plot this to know this should be something like something a name of one of the subdivision, and then the annual rainfall. Then you can see that this graphical representation shows the average annual rainfall in what is it millimeters.
Yes,
I don't
please.
know yes.
Yes, please.
But when I go to the data itself, I will not be able to understand this. I will not get this insight from the data straight away. I don't know if you are getting me.
Yes, please. These ones are quite clear, but the ones that I don't know whether you can go down further. There's one is
This
in red,
one,
one is in.
this one,
This one is also a bit okay. Go down,
hmm like this.
go down, go down. Yeah, this one you see it's a bit clumsy.
Yeah, yeah,
When you go further, there are even some that are worse than this.
yes, yes. So it's trying to get patterns out of it.
Hmm.
So your way of analysis may not be the same way another person will be doing it. Okay. Or what you
Okay.
want to extract
Okay.
from that of the data may be different from what somebody else wants to extract from the data. That's one thing. So we can have one data set and then about 10 to 20 people using it for different types of research. Are we okay? And the way the person will analyze the data may be different from how you will analyze yours. Are you getting it? Are you still confused about it?
Hello,
Hello?
Doc.
Can you hear? Yes.
Yeah, Doc. I'm okay now. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Any other question, please? Because I'll be moving to the next thing. Okay. So here you have been able to see how people are using coding to analyze or plot graphs on data that is in the form of a CSV file. Let me see if somebody has a question here. Uh, oh, someone's light is out there from where Doma. Oh, sorry. Um, maybe after this we'll find a way to share it. Okay. Can we continue? Hello?
No,
Yes,
dog.
please.
Okay. So now the next thing that I want us to move on to is knowing how you should be able to start your research and then maybe your results, present your data so that it can be what? Scholarly what? Standard. If not, what is done here might not be what is needed for your research. Can you see that? But what you need to know is that you can have a code to generate anything that they want you to generate because it is flexible programming. You can use programming to achieve anything, provided you have the idea and you have the what? The dedicated time to continue pushing. You can get anything that you want. You can what? Produce anything that you want to produce. So knowing this, now we have to be able to know how we can be able to what? Use what? Python. Okay, so we have Python programming in GIS. Okay, so I'm just searching for this topic, then I'll see what they'll give me. What's wrong with my network? It's like it's slow. Okay, let me take this, then I'll refresh this again. It's supposed to be moving faster. This is slow. Hmm. Hello, can you still hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Nice dog.
Hey, and then my network, why is it
Sir,
not
it's the whole
showing?
Ghana. MTN network is not good.
Hey, then Vodafone should be now good. Because that was what I was using first and it was disappointing me. So I went to MTN. Now
Hmm.
if
Today, I'm
MTN
misbehaving.
is interesting.
Hmm.
Oh, we're just having good time like this and then
Wait. Hmm.
this good time we're having now you just want to spoil it. Oh, but I believe you have used Google Scholar before. Let me see. It seems I have some documents.
No.
You have not used Google Scholar before. Wow. I that's why
Oh.
I wanted. That's why I wanted. Okay, so I have a document here, and this for someone's PhD work. So the person published it after PhD. So we have programming language for data processing. Then we have geographic information system belongs what? Belonged belong what? The group of hey, I don't know the grammar here. Is it so? Like I'm not okay here.
Is missing a preposition.
Application.
Oh wow.
Not process special data.
Yeah, but it has been published. It's a published document which we
Sounds good.
downloaded. So that's it. So we have ArcGIS software offers a possibility to design the steps of data processing by data flow, blah blah blah, and that's it. Now you can see that we have a programming language Python for what? Data processing. We have all this ArcGIS and all the others, but now let's see how this is done. So the person have his model here. You can read about it. I'll share this with you. And then going down, the person is able to explain all this. Now this is the programming part, what the person is trying to achieve. So you can see the Python, the while loop inside here. We have exceptions that are here, try, except, to check for errors. So if those of you who have finished, I'm sure these are not something new to you anymore. And you can see that the person just went through to show you what and what you can use. So those of you who know how to use this system, that the ArcGIS and then other software, this is how you can be able to implement them and then use it. But exactly this is not what I need for you, but you should be able to know this is somebody's work. I'll give it to you. Let me see. There's something that I need more. Yes, Journal of Soil Science. So GIS modeling incorporated with Python programming language to determine land productivity index. And I think this is a topic that any of you can take, right? Some of your topic areas are like this, right? So if we have that, we have our introduction. Soil is the most valuable natural resource for any nation, and the awareness about soil resource properties and that, and then we continue. Let's go to our analysis. You can see how that is presented. Let me see the results that we have here. If there's any plotting, let me see. Okay, so let me see. We have some plots here too as well. So you can use Python too for most of these things that you are doing here. And you can see what productivity assessment of what land soils, and this you can use Python to be able to extract more meaningful information out of this. Are we okay? So you have your data set, you can use Python to be able to help do this type of analysis. Are we okay? So I will send this document to you. Then you go to read it, see how you can be able to understand it and review them. I wish this network will come back again, and then we will see how to use the Google Scholar, because that's what I think some of you will have to use. Oh, Google Scholar. Why this time everything was loading good and now it just went off? Oh, it's serious. Okay, so before that one is able to load, we have seen how the code here has been used to be able to do this analysis. Is that okay? Now, when you come to the PDF that are opened here, you can see that we also have our tables and then also our other illustrations. Okay, this looks like heat maps and other stuff. So you can also use what Python to be able to achieve some of this. Are we okay?
Yes, sir.
This, let me change a different account and see. Google Scholar. That is a simple, very simple one. But from Google search, it comes. Why is that the website itself is not loading? Okay. Research Git. So let's try reset Git and see if that will show. Checking for security. So it seems the Google Scholar website is the one causing the problem. Because like all the other places, my network is good, it's moving. We have it here. See, ResearchGate is working. So let me use the other account and see. ResearchGate. Okay, so I just log in with my Gmail so I can have. So ResearchGate like this, you can be able to research, get some articles and then journals, and also Python programming for GIS. And then you see a lot of works. Okay. Introduction to GIS programming, a practical Python guide, open source what? So we have more that you can be able to analyze, check, read. If it's something that's relating to what you want, then you'll be able to pick it, learn from it, and then okay, so we have a lot here. Okay. What I wanted was this so that it will be easier for you. Oh, 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 wow. Okay, so that being said, I don't know why today Google don't want to help us. So learn features using what? Python. So these are some of the PDFs or documents that I want you to look at and get other documents like this. Try to go through it, review it. You can see all this analysis. We can be able to use Python to what? Get these diagrams and everything drawn for you. All this analysis, Python can be able to do it for you. Create all these different shapes, and you can see from here how it looks like. Python can be able to do all this for you. And you'll be seeing most of this analysis, and you can see the code and then the results, how it looks like. You can see that. So you can be able to use Python to do all this. So I want you to get a paper like this and work on it, review it, and think of how it can be able to relate to your topic of research. Okay, what you want to research on, just try and see how you can be able to relate it. And when you are able to get that done this week, hopefully, the ending of it, we should be able to start some more analysis. But first of all, I may have to teach you a brief about uh, machine learning and how we can also use them if we want to use any of the models. Okay, so let's go back here. Get this data, which we saw here. There was some data here that we saw. Let me just log in. Cephas wants to talk. Yes, I'm listening.
Doc,
Yes,
the papers you just showed us, can
yes.
a systematic literature review be done for those papers?
Can
A systematic literature review be done for those papers?
yes, yes.
So,
You can use them even when you are doing your thesis. You can review them and think if they have some idea that you think you can use in your research, you can add it.
okay. So you can take 2 or 3 papers or more, then you
Yes,
review them, then
yes, yes. If you want to do more, you can do. If you want to do up to 10, it's something that's good. It will even broaden your knowledge in the area of programming and how best it can help you. Is that okay?
okay, Doc.
I don't know from your side whether you are still getting that of the Google Scholar or not. But if your side you are not also getting Google Scholar, then that is where the problem is. Okay, so let's go into Pandas. understand the data. So now I've logged in. So what I can do is I'll download it. Just click on it. What I need is what? The data. Nothing else, just the data. So I want to download this data. Okay, so I click on download. Then you can see that here we have this file. That's not what I want. I want what? The rainfall data. Let me see whether I can get it here. So you can see the CSV file. You can see I have my download here. I click on it. Then it is done downloading in the form of CSV. I want
Why
to
they
now
cannot
open
come?
it and understand it.
Because we
So
left
you can
30
see
minutes
how the
now with
data
you.
is. Finished.
No, me, I go left.
Perry, feedback from you,
Heavy,
Perry.
there's noise.
Then you go
Perry,
join them. Oh, me there. If I just want to know, say, how the switch.
Charlie Perry, mute.
Say you set up
Perry,
an
Perry, mute.
Don't worry, I'll do the muting from my side here, and everybody will be muted. Okay. So now here we have some data here, and sometimes you may also have some data that looks like this but not the same as this, and you want to analyze it. So sometimes there are some few things that you need to understand, and when you're able to understand these few things, it becomes easier for you to be able to analyze your data. So like all these ones, we call them what? Attributes. Okay. These are all what? Attributes. So we have October to December. We have January to what? September, March to what? May, January to February. Then we have annual. We have December. Then that's now meant by month in that format to what? Year. And then what? Subdivision. So these were the ones we were seeing. Okay. We're seeing it in what? The analysis that we saw. So the subdivision, you can see that this subdivision has ended here, and another subdivision is also what? Starting here. Now, what we are trying to predict is what? Rainfall. Okay. So rainfall, you should be able to know whether it rained or it did not rain. Okay. So we have January, probably this is the amount of rain, this is also amount of rain, this amount of rain, and then we are trying to what? Use that to also know how we have some predictions. Okay, so on yearly basis, you can see that from here now, it's like we are dealing on what? Yearly basis. Okay, and then here we have what? Every month. How much of rain that you experience. You can have some of the years you realize that in April the rain probably went up a little. And you have to now know your what? Your output variable. You have to look about all these attributes here and look for your what? Output variable. So your output variable will be able to determine what? The rain. Okay. So with that, you'll be able to what? Use to do your prediction. Is that okay? This one is not clearly stated here. It should have been clearly stated so that you can know something like rain. So let me look for another data that is more clear, that I can explain it very well for you. So let me just type here and say rainfall, and then I look for only data. Oh, come on. I haven't seen data. Let me go back to home. And I said rainfall. I'm looking for data. Where are my data? Data sets. Not seeing it here. Let me search for only rain. I'm not seeing my data sets. That's what I want to see. So let me go here with more data hub, data sets. Then I go to rain. Is it that my eyes are not seeing the data sets or they are not here? Let me look at this. What data set the person used? Rainfall in what? Australia. Let me look at the CSV file in Australia. I download this. Then I open it. Then I try to extract this and see how the data is presented. Okay. This is still the India one. Okay, so we have Australia here. So this one is not on yearly basis. This one is on what? Daily basis. Can you see that? So we have this day from 2008, 2009, 2010 in that. So when we take all of what? The data we should be having how many cells? Afterwards, cell J78. That's a whole lot. Okay. So now you can see from here. Let's go back to the top. A whole lot of data. Now you can see here we have the location. We have what? The minimum temperature, the maximum temperature that we had in the day. So you can see that that range is there. And this data, you can be able to collect it. Any of you can be able to collect it because you have sensors that you can be able to get this data for you on daily basis. And you can keep on recording it. So we have the wind and all this. I think these are not something new to you in that of what? Your area of study. These are not all new to you. Now, the total outcome that we are looking for is what? Today, did it rain? Do you get it? Then what is the prediction of what? Tomorrow. Can you see that? So you want to see whether you can predict tomorrow's what? Outcome. Are we okay? So with the data that we have here, these are supposed to be what? Our Y. So we can use this one for our training, okay? And we are trying to see whether we can predict tomorrow whether it will rain or it will not rain, just like what the weather forecast they do. Are we okay? And sometimes you say what? It will rain tomorrow and maybe it did not rain. So it is based on how much data you have and you use that to be able to train your model to know, looking at the weather conditions and everything that is in place, whether it is supposed to rain or it's not supposed to rain. Are we okay? So from here, all these my attributes from here to this point here, I can choose all these ones to be my what? My input variables. My input variables means when you see this, that, you should map it to what? That of this part, rain today. So these were the conditions that made it not what? To rain. And also here we had what? Rain today being yes. So all the other ones that are here going are the conditions that made what? Which one is that? 12 of what? October 2008 that it should rain. Then it did rain. Are we okay?
Sir.
So please,
Doc,
if yes, confusion and
please,
caution.
when you say conditions, can you please explain that, please, more
When I
for
say
understanding?
a condition,
Mm.
When we say condition, what it means?
Yes, like what you are trying to say about the line, is it 13.1, 30.1? You said that all those conditions made it to rain, if I
I
get it
didn't
now.
I didn't get your question well.
You said the conditions that made it to rain.
Yes.
So can you elaborate it more?
So you can see that all these ones are mapping to a heading here. Minimum temperature, max temperature, rainfall. Do you get it? Evaporation, sunshine. Can you see all that? These were some of
Yes.
the things that happened in the day. Do you get it? And at the end of the
Okay.
day, it did what? Rain.
Rain.
Do
Okay.
you get
Okay.
it?
Okay. Okay.
So
So they are
if you measure the temperature and it's of the same as this day, and then you measure what? Humidity, and it's as the same of this day, you see that even they are including what? Time. So humidity at 9 a.m., humidity at what? 3 p.m. Also 9 a.m. and then what? 3 p.m. They are trying to mix so many parameters so that the model will be able to get rich information to learn the pattern. So what it's trying to do is trying to extract a pattern in which rain sometimes occur and also a pattern in which sometimes it does not rain. Are you trying to understand it?
yes, I get it.
Okay. Then you can see that the no here, we also have different values here across what. So sometimes you see that this one also have years, but here is 17, here is what? 28. Do you get it? Likewise here, the values are not what? Looking the same. Even this and this looks similar, but what? It did not rain. So you cannot just look at only one thing and then say, oh, it will rain or it will not rain. Just like what our forefathers used to do. Sometimes you just look at the clouds and looking at how the clouds are forming, then you are like, oh, it will rain today. Do you get it? Uh-huh. Please, I'm currently in bus. My network isn't helping. Okay. That is Eric. Noted. So for you to be able to get your model or an AI model to be able to learn and understand the pattern. So anytime you give it just like one of this record, like just one of this, with only these ones, without telling it whether it will rain or it will not rain, then it will be able to use that one to learn, compare with the pattern that it had, and give you a good prediction whether it will rain or it will not rain. And the confidence level of the prediction should be what? High. Okay. So sometimes when you're training your model and you're trying to use a model, you're thinking of a confidence level not less than what? 90, 95. So the error margin should just be what? 10% or that of 5%. So that you'll be able to get what? Your prediction or model mostly what? Giving you the accurate predictions. Are we okay? Please kindly ask questions. No question?
I think it's clear, bro.
It's
No,
clear.
sir.
Okay. That's fine. I think then I can proceed and then we do something else. Let me try this again and see if I can get that of. Let me try this one and see if I can get. So this one is going to be Google Scholar again. Let's try whether Google Scholar will load this time or it will not load. I wanted us to be able to get this. Then we can easily be able to get documents to read and understand what we are doing. Please, is there anyone who's able to reach this site from your end?
Yes.
Okay. Kindly type GIS data analysis using Python programming, and let's see what you get from there. If you get a PDF, then you download it, share it with us, then we'll see how we can move with that. So when you know how to do that, then you can also teach,
Is
or
that
maybe
GIS data analysis?
using Python programming.
Oh no.
What happened?
Unfortunately, mine said we are sorry, but your computer or network may be sending automated queries.
Hey,
So we can't process your request right now.
that's interesting. I think their system is down or there's a problem.
Dog, it's a general problem. I'm facing the same issue.
You have also gotten the same error.
Issue. Yes.
Oh, okay. Then that's fine. I've tried different browsers, but all of that is giving me that same form of error. And that's fine. So I think we can use the ResearchGate. You can try using that one. Let me look for. Okay, so ResearchGate, we can use that to be able to download some documents too as well. So I can go back to my home and then I look for what? A journal. Then I'll ask for what? GIS data analysis using Python programming. Then I check to see if I'm able to get some documents that help me. Maybe we may have to revisit this again tomorrow. Okay, may have to do.
Yes, no.
Okay, so I'll take my time and write the question at that of what uh the instruction how to download your document from ResearchGate or any other platform. Then you would review it and then it as an assignment. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, dog.
You said something, I didn't hear you. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Doc, please.
Yeah.
Yes, doc.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Doc.
Yes, Doc.
Yes. My network went off again. That's why I went off. Okay. Okay. So with the research gate, I think I did not find any of that. I think we have different ones here. Journal of Data and Information Science. Okay, so I'm not seeing some much related works on what I'm looking for. So for that, I'll check on some of them and then share them with you. If you want, you can use a number of them. Then you also download your own that are related to Python programming, data analysis, machine learning, anything like that using Python, and how you can be able to use it in your field of study or in your research area. Is that okay?
Yes, Doc.
So our next meeting, what we'll be doing is we are going to be using what? Google Colab to do some small analysis, and then you appreciate how we can be able to use Python models. So you can read more about Google Colab. You can see the analysis that I'm talking about here. You can do visualization and more. So when you open it for the first time, so you just have to sign up with your Gmail account, log in with your Gmail account, then you have access to this. Okay. So that's being said, I may not be able to continue again because I just came from a presentation. Final year students were doing presentation. So I just came back, started the class. I'm very tired. And tomorrow I have to go back again so that we'll see how we can finish with that. So I would like to end the class here. Then tomorrow, same time, we'll meet again. If that is okay by you. And if you also have questions, then maybe I can take some few questions and then we'll end the class. Yes.
Doc,
Yes.
please, I want to find out concerning the certificate. As soon as we are done, can we give it back to the course rep?
Yes, you can.
Okay, thank you.
Is any other?
Hello, Doc.
Yes.
Um, Mine is, I think we, I don't know whether it's just me, but I think we started this program or lectures with you without me getting to know you. Yes, we have not met personally, but I think it would be proper if you could introduce yourself to us and what your
Oh.
areas interests are,
Oh, okay. Okay.
so that those of us who wish to do projects in some areas that you are interested in, maybe we could consult you. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Okay, so my full name is Williams Anaba Abotusum. If sorry and pardon me for that, I should have introduced myself the first time. And I think because we just wanted to start things quickly, it escaped me. So currently, I'm a PhD student in computer engineering, and my area is more in computer engineering, uh, machine learning. I do much of machine learning, analyzing algorithms. So image segmentation, transformers, I do more of that. Personally, I do other things in that of data science, data visualization, maths too a little bit, not too much. So my area more is into AI, artificial intelligence, blockchain, cloud computing. So these are mostly the areas that I do my research on. So that is why I'm teaching you programming, and I'm so much uh, interested in, most of the times when I'm taking a class, you should be able to do something with the programming skills at the end of the day. So that is just a brief one about what I do.
Thank you, Doc.
You're welcome. Please, any other?
No, sir.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Look, I don't know whether because of my internet interruption. Please, if on campus, so where can we locate you? If probably face to face.
Oh, face-to-face engineering lab,
Okay.
where you electrical and computer engineering lab. When you get there in
Okay.
front of Anaba, Williams Anaba,
Okay.
probably you'll find me. If I'm not around, probably they
Okay.
may tell you maybe I've gone out to do something or anything. Then
Okay.
I meet face to face. But I don't know whether we have another face to face to meet before. Do we
Oh,
have
okay.
any face to face to meet
No.
this weekend?
Mm.
This weekend is not face to face.
We are writing exam.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
Mm.
Okay, so let's see how we can also finish our own, and then you'll be fine with
Okay.
it.
Okay, Doc.
Thank you.
Please, any other?
Doc,
Yes.
please, the videos, we've not gotten the videos yet.
Yes, that is true. I always say I'll send, and I don't send. Pardon me for that.
Yeah.
So maybe after this, I'll check if I can share it with you. Yes, Boniface.
Doc, please don't forget the documents too.
Okay, okay.
Hello, Doc.
Yes, Boniface.
Doc, good evening.
Good evening.
Doc, please, I'm so sorry. I was late for class today. So in case you took attendance, kindly consider me.
Oh, don't worry.
All right,
I
thanks.
didn't take any attendance, but even the video will tell me who are in. But since you are in, all in this, the only thing is that you have missed what we have done today. So I'll try and
Yes,
see if I can send the video recording that we
I'll be,
can
I'll
go.
be very grateful.
Mm,
Doc,
okay,
thank you very much.
you're welcome.
We are grateful to you.
Oh, thank you for the compliment. Please, any other question? So if there's no other question, we would. Yeah, somebody's trying to talk. Anybody? Okay, then
No, sir.
we'll end the class here today. And then tomorrow, same time, 7:30, we'll continue again. And please, we'll be doing something on Google Colab. Okay. So run some few things. I'll show you how to use AI and also assist your analysis and other things with uh, Google Colab, a platform that you can be able to run your codes and also to use AI models to run on that platform. Okay. So have a wonderful evening.
Same to you, Doc.
Okay.
Same to you, Doc.
Okay. Bye bye.
Same to you, though.
Okay. Bye bye.